Oh, nobody's here yet. Great. Well, I hope people will sign up soon. I hope people will come in. Let's see. We're gonna start doing some makeup right now. Hello? Hello? There's one person here. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining me. I am very new to this format, so we're gonna get used to it here. We're doing it. We're doing it. Now, here's the thing. I do not know how, if questions are asked, I don't know how to get them. That is a problem. Listen, I'm very new. I'm very new to how the YouTube content works. So I might just have to talk and answer questions that people have asked me before, or a lot of the questions that I get a lot of the time that people want to know. And I am no problem doing that. Because God knows I can talk. So what I'm doing now is I am doing my makeup for tonight. It is official opening night here in Toronto. We are all so very excited to be here. So what I do at the beginning of the show is hi, let me start over. My name is Nick Cartell. I play Jean Valjean on the North American national tour of Les Miserables. We are here in Toronto for 10 weeks. We officially opened tonight. We started performances Tuesday. We're here through June 1st. And we are very, very excited to be here. And so I decided I was gonna go live. I usually do a live on my Instagram on Saturday nights. And it's a lot of fun. Haley, who plays Fontaine, and I, we do a live every Saturday night. We call it ThNOT, or Saturday Night on Tour. So we are calling this ThNOT. It's not gonna stick. Sorry guys, it's not gonna stick. But what I'm doing right now is at the top of the show, I'm very beat up. And I'm very, cause I've just gotten out of prison. So we're gonna come in, we're gonna get a wig on. But I have to put makeup all over my face and all over my neck and on my chest. This is a temporary tattoo that I wear for the show because Jean Valjean has a brand in the show. So this is my brand. But right now I've gone in and I've done some maroon here around because they want me to have like a black eye, or like where I've been hit by something, not necessarily a black eye, but like I've got a bruise here. So I've got some maroon and then some green. This is the palette that I use. As you can see, it's been used. So I use this maroon and green, and then they like me to go in with this blue to add some just depth and texture, and I stipple over that, as you can see right there. So that's what's happening there. And then I go in with my handy dandy brush here. And I put a little here in the corners of my eyes, and then I pull that down, because I've been on a prison ship for 19 years. I've been in prison. And then also around my nose here, just like that. And then I do a little right here, because I'm gonna have a cut. I'm gonna come back in with some blood. And then right here where I did this by my eyes, then I go back in with green, just to give it a bit more depth. So if you're new to me and my journey, I started my journey with Les Mis back in 2017. I played Valjean for 2.5 years, from 2017 to 2019. I left right before the pandemic. While I was on tour, my wife and I found out that we were having a baby. And so it was time. I had been doing the show a long time, and it was time for me to step away. But I always said it was never a goodbye. It was just to see you soon. So now I'm going with dirt, and this is actually a brush for shaving cream, to get shaving cream on your face, but I use it for dirt. And we just put a little here just kind of swipe down. So it's just to make it look like I've been dirty. There we go. So anyway, so I left into right before the pandemic. And then obviously everything shut down. The world shut down. And the show was supposed to come to Toronto summer of 2020. And everyone was very excited for that, but obviously didn't happen. So when the show was going back out, they asked if I'd be interested in returning to the role. And I said, of course I would. I love this show. I love this role. It was never a goodbye. And here we are, almost 2 years later. And performing this role now in Toronto, which is a dream come true. Not only because the show was supposed to play and it never did, but I'm powdering this so it doesn't come off. I forgot to do that. So I'm just doing a little translucent powder just so that that will set. There we go. Not only because the show was supposed to come and it never did, but also because on tour, there's sometimes where we have what we call a long sit down, where for us, normally a long sit down is like 2 weeks, maybe 3. We were very fortunate to have 6 weeks in LA last summer. But this is our longest sit down that we have had. We are here for 10 weeks. It gives us a chance to unpack our bags, feel like we're actually in a city, not just for a week. Normally our sit downs are for just a week. And so we really don't even get a chance to unpack. And if you know me and you know my story, I travel with my wife and daughter out on the road. And so for us, you know, it gives us a kind of a sense of stability, which we haven't had since September of 22. That was the last time that we were in one place, which was New York City and our home. So this is really going to be a great feeling to kind of feel like we're in a home. So now I'm going in with this blood. It's very gooey and goopy, and it's probably already dry, yep. And I put a scar here, like a cut here on my forehead, like I have been cut up. Boom, boom. And now I'm gonna do a cut here on my cheek. Boom, boom. And a cut right here. So yeah, so as I was saying, the last time that this show played Toronto was 10 years ago, which was the pre-Broadway run before it went to Broadway in 2014, 2015. I think it played 2 years, so it might have actually been 2013, actually. 2013, it ran for 2.5 years, and then I relaunched the tour of that revival on the national tour in 2017. And here we are today. So now I'm gonna get my microphone on. This is what our microphones look like for the show. So there's these two little pieces. There's one there and one two. I wear two. Most of the principals in the show wear two, so that way if one goes out, we have a backup because it's under wigs and everything. They don't have time to change it. So, and then it sits right here on our foreheads. And then I wear a wig in the whole 9 yards. So what I'm going to do is I'm now actually going to get ready to put this on my head. The process of that is I have to use this stuff. Got to be glued. It helps to, because I have a fade and I have shorter hair here, I wear this nifty band. I'm just showing you all the tricks tonight, aren't I? This nifty band right here. Boom, 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 boom. This thing. And this goes on my forehead with the microphone underneath it, and it's lace, so hopefully it will disappear for the audience and that you can't see it from further back and with stage lighting and everything else. But in order for that to happen, I have to put this on. So as I was saying, 10 years ago, the show played here, and it was that pre-Broadway run. So audiences here are very excited. They love their Les Mis. A lot of people, audiences across the country, really love Les Mis. And so we are very, very excited to be back. So then I clip one here, and then I clip the other one back here. I don't know if you can see that. I think. And then I use a little of this. This is surgical adhesive tape. And what I do is I'm actually going to tape this to the back of my neck right here. So that way it isn't just kind of hanging out in my costumes and it won't go all over the place. All right, I'm gonna take you with me. This is actually my dressing room here at the Princess of Wales Theatre here in Toronto. So I'm just gonna wash my hands because that stuff, that got to be glued stuff, is extremely sticky. So I'm just gonna do that. And for the 12 of you that are here watching, thank you. Like I said, I'm very new to the YouTube live stream, and so, but I hope to do more of these, and hopefully next time what I'll do is I'll actually post more in the community on YouTube, so that way that I can get some questions, and I'll also post on Instagram so I can actually answer questions, you know, that people want to know. So why don't I show you my station a little bit, all right? So yeah. Turn this camera around. So here is my station here at the theater. This is my dressing room. It's very, it's nice and big. I got a bathroom over there. I've got, we had opening night, so that's my wife Christine's dress, and that's Sully's dress right there, that pink coat and all sorts of suits and everything like that. These are where all my costumes are for the show. I've got a very nice fridge, that I have a fridge and a microwave in my dressing room, lovely couch. I always like to have snacks in my dressing room because we're here for 10 weeks. I went to Costco. I bought the big bag of, you know, some mangoes, some gummy bears. We've got beef jerky, obviously tea, oranges, always have protein bars. And then daughter artwork. Funko Pops of my characters, which are really great. Broadway costumes and more. If you don't know them, follow them. We have to hold these up when they take our pictures for press, for like the opening night camera. So you have to stand there and be like, hi, this is me. I'm Nick Cartell. I play Jean Valjean. So that way they know who you are and what you do, for Getty images and stuff like that. Here, I keep a collection of pictures that I travel. Half hour. Great. Opening night party. Whoop, whoop. So let me go back to my pictures. So these are a collection of pictures that I have up at the theater pretty much in every space that I am. They always are a little bit different, but it's pictures of my family, pictures that are inspiration shots of the show, pictures that I've taken from the novel, When Valjean Steals the Silver, Who Am I? This is like his Who Am I scene, what Victor Hugo believed he looked like. Come in.
Have a great show.
Thank you so much. Bye. And then the rest of my setup here, lovely fan works of art. I mean, our fans are just incredible here at Les Mis, and they really give us just the most incredible pieces. Like, we could sell all of this at the merch stand, and like, I don't understand how they're able to do what they do. Like, it really is incredible. And then it's a bit messy right now, but products that I use in the show, a water bottle, obviously important. All my makeup that I use, tattoos, because I have to have one. They last, since it's a temporary tattoo, they last about 2 shows before I need a new one, or 2 days. So I can usually get by, like, I put on one on Tuesday. I did 2 shows yesterday, so that got me through. And then I put a new one on for tonight. And then, of course, like the rest of the makeup that I use, a lot of people, I'm going to turn this back around. A lot of people, come in. Amanda, I'm live on YouTube.
Okay, great.
I know, there's only 14
Hello,
people
everyone.
here, though, so it's not, I have never done the live YouTube. This is Amanda. Amanda is the head of hair and wigs here on Les Mis. And, sorry. There we go. So she's responsible for what my hair looks like. And it looks lovely. How are you this evening?
How am I? I'm doing all right.
Yeah?
Had a nice relaxing day doing not much of anything for the first time in a few weeks.
Look at that.
And,
Before an opening night.
Yeah. Fixed my nails.
Listen, when I tell you, so here's the thing about Les Mis. First off, the female identifying ensemble and female identifying principals are not allowed to have their nails done. And if they do have their nails done, they have to be flesh colored. Like there's no fun colors in Les Mis, right? Everything is
no fun colors in Les Mis.
Yeah, no fun colors. So it's like it's flesh color, and even then it's just like flesh color polish. It's not like So when I tell you, for an opening night like tonight, the women go all out, and I commend them because they sit there and they will put on fake nails for the pre-show for like we had a red carpet, so they put on fake nails for that. They will take them off before the show, and then they will put on fake nails for the party after. It's very commendable. Come in.
Hello, it's Michael.
Hello, Michael.
Hello.
How are you this evening?
I'm well, thanks. Yourself?
I'm great. Yeah, so I'm commendable. Sorry, towel is right there. Hold on, my hat's up here. Hold on, everyone. We moved it up here with everything that was going on.
Great.
In here before the show. That's gonna stay there, and I think my boots are right there
got
behind
your
you.
boots.
Yep,
Yes.
perfect. Thank you.
Everyone also looked very lovely for the red carpet. And
Yeah.
then I have to take all of this off.
Yeah,
I'm allowed to keep it on because I'm backstage.
that's right.
And everyone else put on a full face. And
Everyone has
beautiful.
to, and like lashes, whole
Yeah.
9 yards. They have to take it all off, and then they have to do it all again. Which also, listen, because of that, like, I obviously, because I wear all of this during the show, it gets wiped off. But I'm gonna shower after the show, so everybody's like, "Well, why don't you get to the party late?" And I'm like, "No, no, I'll actually be one of the first people there because I won't have to do all the things, like put on all the things again. It's just me jumping in the shower and getting ready. So it'll be fine. It'll be just fine. So for the 18 people that are here, thank you. I hope that this will become more of a thing. I'm gonna start trying to do a live on YouTube, like maybe once a week or maybe once every other week. I'll probably post a poll and see what people think on my Instagram. I can't figure out like how to do questions on here though.
Oh,
I don't know if you
no
can.
idea.
So it's, yeah. So anyway, so now we're gonna put my wig on. So as you can see, what we've done is we've wired my microphone underneath. That band went on that I was showing you, and then this is a wig cap. And then this all gets clipped in and pinned in, so that way then there's something that Amanda can pin my wigs onto. So I wear wigs the entire show. This is my first one. Oh, it's been judged.
It's been judged by the designer. He is here in town for a few days.
Okay, so this is my first wig. It's supposed to look like, obviously I've been cut up and ruined. Should we fix this line here? Should we maybe pull this wig cap back just a little bit? There we go.
Yeah.
We don't want to necessarily see that line. So there we go. Perfect. Can adjust some hair in there. Yeah, so I wear 4 wigs throughout the show, and they keep me going and aging me throughout. And so this is the first one though. I call this one the Hathaway because I feel like I look like Anne Hathaway from the movie in it. So this one is the Hathaway.
It sure is. The wig block is even labeled like that.
Yep. My second wig we call Gabriel because someone told me that when I come out, because the first time that people see me in that wig, I'm standing on stairs in the factory like above everybody, and everybody turns around and looks at me because I start singing to break up a fight. And someone told me, they're like, you look like an angel standing up there with just the way that the lighting hits, and I'm in a coat, and it's like, yeah. So anyway, okay. All right, here we go.
All
Perfect.
set.
Thanks,
Bye.
Amanda.
You're welcome.
Okay, so now we are wigged up. We are ready to go. The last thing that I have to do is get my costume on. The rest of my costume, I should say. This is kind of like the under pieces that I wear. Yeah, let's see. I'm trying to think what questions I get. You know, question I get a lot is, what other role would you want to play if you could play any other role in Les Mis? And I have to say it would be Javert. I would love to play the other side of like the coin for this character, and see what that's like, which I think would be a lot of fun. What else do I get asked? My favorite song in the show that I get to sing is "Bring 'Em Home" every night. I have such a connection to that song because, you know, I get to think of my own little girl and the sacrifices that I would make for her, which I think is just really cool. It brings it really full circle for me, this show. Let's see, what else? What other questions do I get asked? Touring is hard. It is a beast, but I'm so thankful to do it, and I'm so thankful that I have my wife Christine and my daughter Solomon with me out on the road, and she is a little trooper. They both are, for just picking up and continuing to travel every week, and we have figured out parts of it, but there's always new things that we're learning and that we're figuring out as we go along and as we do this. But overall, it seems to be going well. So anyway, that's about it. So Toronto opening night, we had a red carpet tonight, which was a lot of fun. With the red carpets, they invite the local press, getting images, and then there's local TV and stuff because, like I said, Les Mis hasn't played here in 10 years, so it's coming back. So there's a lot of fanfare around the reopening of the show here. And so because of that, we have to take all these photos, and we all get to get dressed up, and there's a party and but it is a lot of fun because, we don't get to dress up a lot for opening nights because every Tuesday night in a new city is an opening night for us. And usually a Tuesday night is when if there's any press people that want to come and see the show, that's when they come to see the show to review the show. And so for us, it is quite a fun night to get ready and get dressed up and to feel, special, to feel that those nerves, because the audience is going to be full of people that are really, really, really excited to see the show. But I have to say, every night, people are excited to see the show. Every night, there's a little curtain speech before, and then the audience erupts in applause right before we start. And it really does fuel us, because we are right behind that curtain. We can hear you. And so to our audiences out there, thank you, because that's what really keeps us going, especially on these 1 weekers and on these times where we might be a little tired to do the show that night, because we are human beings. You really help to keep us moving and keep us going. So yeah, opening in Toronto, we're here for 10 weeks. We are here until June 1st. So if you are in Toronto, please come see us at the Princess of Wales Theatre. And I have a very exciting announcement coming up in a couple weeks that I cannot wait to share with you all. Just other things that are in the works that are coming that we're just holding off saying anything yet, but it's on its way. And you all out there, the fans that have been following me and have been supporting me and my family, you will be the first to know. And I cannot thank you enough from the bottom of my heart for tuning in tonight. Like I said, I hope to continue to do these. I want to continue to do these. So please continue to sign in and join me on this platform. Join me on YouTube, and we will continue to go live. I will figure out a way to get questions asked. And it might be that I go to my Instagram and do that. So if you're not following me on Instagram, please go over there, follow me there as well. I do a lot of content over there too. And I will see you around. I'm going to go and stretch a little bit before the show tonight and warm up again. I've warmed up once already today, but it's a big, exciting night. So we're going to have a good time. But from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And if you're in Toronto, come and see us. If you're not in Toronto and maybe you're somewhere else that we're coming soon, I hope that you will join us because it's a pretty amazing show. And it's still, after 37 years of this show running, I have not been doing it that long. No. But after 37 years of the show running, it feels amazing to continue to perform this show that is so loved across the country. And it truly is a dream come true. So, with that, I will say good night, goodbye, and until next time, continue to tune in. All right, off we go. It's time to go storm the barricades. Got to go get on our prison ship and rip that yellow ticket of leave. All right, bye, everybody.